So people are complaining about MEXC, one of the bigger exchanges without KYC, which is why I joined it recently. And I thought that everything was fine with this exchange until I saw quite a few reports on my Twitter talking about money being frozen, people not being able to take out their money, and stuff like that. So this is what I want to explore in this video. Let's get started. Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Crypto Corner with myself, OJ, your go-to place for all things crypto. Now let's talk about MEXC because this is quite a big exchange already. I don't know if you're familiar with it, maybe you are a user of that exchange and this is why you clicked on this video, or maybe you're just looking into non-KYC exchanges and this is how you found out about MEXC. It is quite a reputable exchange. It's already here in CoinMarketCap is number 17 and on CoinGecko it's number 11 and it's got a very high score. 9 here is on CoinGecko. On CoinMarketCap it has a score of 6.2, which is still in the green area here. It's not a very high score, but it is higher than many of the other exchanges. And I actually only joined MEXC very recently, less than a week ago, because they have zero fees for spot trading, zero maker and taker fees on spot trading, which is very appealing to me. I'm using Binance, where I have zero fees on maker on most of the trading pairs. And crypto.com at some point was giving us zero fees on Ethereum and Bitcoin only, which is not really that much. So this was my reason to join this exchange. Also, one of the bigger reasons actually why I joined it was the fact that they have a lot of small cap, low cap coins that are almost on no other exchanges. Many of them are actually only on decentralized exchanges where you have to pay very high fees with Ethereum and everything. So these were the two reasons why I joined MEXC. First, because some of the coins that are on my watch list are only available on this exchange in terms of centralized exchanges, and because of the zero fees. However, I noticed this post yesterday on my Twitter. User iPokeU is talking about funds being stolen. He says, I just got $5,000 stolen from me, which is so much for me right now before Christmas. What the fuck? And he includes screenshots, which we're going to go through right now very quickly. So he's basically saying that he's got funds missing from his account, and when he approached the customer service, they respond this: thank you for waiting. We understand that you have some issues regarding your SDEX token. He was basically withdrawing SDEX, which is a token of a decentralized exchange. I don't know why he's not using that exchange. I'm using it. It's SmartDEX. It's on Polygon. It doesn't really have very high fees, but nonetheless, this is a separate issue. As per checking, due to you have a contract with abnormal profit, so that your 320,000 amount of SDEX has been crawled back. I mean, really bad English to begin with. That's not really what you want from a customer service of an exchange. I understand that they are in a country that is not, English is not the first language, but still, your customer service has to have good English because we need to understand what you're saying. Anyway, he says here, no open orders there, and he includes a screenshot. And they say, okay, to which he asks, can you please unfreeze that amount so I can start my day? I am the only one with access to this account. My assets should not be frozen. It was 330,000 SDEX tokens. When will it be unfrozen and back in my account? To which they say, nope, due to abnormal profit from your futures trading, hence it has been crawled back. To which he replies, what does it have to do with futures? I barely trade on there. And there is no more response, at least not in his screenshots. So to that post, there were a lot of responses, and many people actually said that they have experienced something similar. Lucky for him though, this post gained a lot of traction. SmartDEX.io, the actual exchange, also jumped in and they said that they have formally filed a complaint to MEXC, And later on, he managed to get his money refunded. I think it was later that day or maybe on the next day, because it tells me here that it's 22 hours ago. And this was on 22nd of December, so it was the same day. And he says, yes, MEXC refunded my assets. I hope things get better from here. But I did some more digging, and then I found out that there's more complaints from customers like that. For instance, there is a post from 7 months ago here on Reddit where they say that allegedly the exchange is banning profitable traders from their platform and it's keeping people's funds. MEXC is a really shady exchange, they say, but it is the top exchange by volume for moons for small cap coins. So I assume many people in the sub use it. And I would like to warn you guys of the potential risks of holding funds or trading profitably on MEXC. Now, I want to point out that again here we're talking about derivatives trading or futures trading. We are not really, I don't think any of these complaints actually came from pure spot trading. Even with the previous complaint here with this guy, they said that there was abnormal activity on futures trading. And he says, I barely trade futures, but barely doesn't mean I never trade futures. So it's possible that he has traded futures in the past and that this problem arises from futures. Now, I moved a huge amount of coins, almost one Bitcoin worth of tokens I moved to MEXC. So it is a substantial amount that now I'm thinking, should I actually move it away or still keep it there? I'm only doing spot trading on MEXC. I don't intend on doing futures trading. So for the time being, I don't really have that kind of a problem. I don't have any complaints, but we have to be aware of what's going on. And here they say, if you're a profitable trader, I would not suggest using MEXC as the exchange you trade on. They have a history of locking funds. This is back in April this year, so 7 months ago. And they're already talking about a history of locking funds of users who are profitable. Another probable reason they can get away with doing this is because KYC isn't mandatory with MEXC. You can go through this tweet and read the replies, etc., to see that many people are affected by this. And then he includes here a tweet, which I would go through. In the replies, you can even see a CEO of a market-making firm, we're gonna go through that, confirmed that they were booted from MEXC so they could market make, manipulate themselves. Let's go to that tweet so that we can see it. So this is Twitter user Glimmerycoin. I highly suspect that MEXC Global is market making themselves in their own exchange. In other words, they're acting like a broker, but you don't really know that. If you manage to be profitable on their exchange, take money off their they will ban you and use every reason under the sun to keep your funds. Stay away from this exchange, he says. Steer well clear whilst looking for your next non-KYC exchange. They will hold all your funds hostage because 1, you created too many accounts, or 2, you use bots, or 3, control market, which is an absolute joke. And then he includes an update. All my USD Tether is currently locked on MEXC. Please deposit more money with MEXC. They promise to allow withdrawals from now on. He includes here this screenshot. Hi, regarding this, the withdrawal option has been opened for your account, but the amount of frozen USD Tether cannot be lifted now. It requires you to recheck, and the amount will be unfrozen after 30 days. And this is back from April. And then there's other people. This is the guy, Dan, user called 8blocksdan. He is the CEO of 8blocks Capital, a market maker apparently. He says that I confirm this is true. We were one of the early market makers there, and they kicked us off to market make themselves. To which the user replies, I've pointed out in the past that MEXC trading engine is purely internal. If you profit against their market maker, they will just ban you. MEXC runs a profitable business when prices are choppy, but during a bull market, MEXC's internal market maker will get ripped apart. For that reason, MEXC banning people will get progressively worse the longer the bull market continues. I wouldn't be using MEXC if you plan to be profitable. To which there is a response from another user called VidaBWE. MEXC is going shameless mode these days, he says. Many users have complained on X that their funds are frozen and taken. I got wiped out for 92,000 USD Tether too. I made my profit. Let's just open this. I made my profit through several news trades, 5x'd my bag on MEXC futures in 15 days, and then my account was frozen. I contacted the support and submitted documents, and then the second day, funds in my account were totally wiped out, along with the order history. The support says, regarding the account restrictions and issues related to futures trading assets that you have raised, our risk control system and relevant personnel have conducted a thorough examination. It has been identified that there have been abnormal trading activities in your account and associated accounts. In accordance with the terms of use, we have taken measures to recover the losses incurred. Okay, so definitely this is a major concern, especially for people who are using futures trading. Because as I said, I'm not doing futures trading, I'm only doing spot trading. My account is fine, I don't have anything frozen. So at this point, I cannot attest to this. I cannot confirm or deny these claims. I can't really tell you whether they are fraudulent, whether people are just attacking this exchange. But to me, it doesn't seem very likely that people are just out of the blue are going to be attacking this exchange. So it makes sense to be really cautious here. And this is the user with a BWE. Unfortunately, when he was making this post, he made another one where he actually promoted another exchange. And in this case, it kind of ruins the credibility of his claim. It doesn't necessarily mean that he is purely doing it to promote another exchange, but I wish that he didn't do that, because this is a long thread here, quite a few posts, in a thread. And among these posts, there is a promotion of another exchange, and I don't really like that, because it kind of makes it seem like he is using the FUD about MEXC right now to promote. But nonetheless, he is including screenshots and even links to other Twitter users. This is a Chinese trader, to basically back up his case, back up his claim that it is in fact a common occurrence for MEXC to be freezing amounts and blocking people from withdrawing their accounts. He says, why MEXC often freeze or take profitable users' assets? Because they are market making themselves. They play the role of a casino and trade against users. Users win, this is very poorly worded, but he means if users win, then MEXC lose, and if users lose, then MEXC win. I mean, guys, when are you going to learn to use grammar properly? If you are too profitable, comma, then you become a troublemaker for the market making department. I mean, punctuation and grammar is important even when you're tweeting. Come on, guys, you need to learn these things. Anyway, if you check their order book, you will notice that their book is much thinner than other exchanges. Those liquidities are forged, but you can actually get fill on that. However, if you profited too much from one position in a short period of time, you will trigger the risk control and be banned from the trade, and sometimes entire account balance will be wiped out. My suggestion is people who trade on MEXC should exit as soon as possible. The exchange is shady as AF and will blow up one day like FTX. Better safe than sorry. He has a point here, because if this is a common occurrence indeed, then sooner or later they will run into liquidity problems and they will have to do something about it. And it's I don't know what they're going to do about it, but taking users' funds is definitely not the right approach. So if you are doing futures trading on MEXC, definitely stop. Just don't do it. If you're doing spot trading on MEXC, then at least don't keep your funds on it, because we like zero fees. I like zero fees. I'm not necessarily going to stop trading on MEXC, but I'm definitely not going to be keeping my funds on that exchange. I'm moving the funds, I do the trades, I exit the trade, and I move the funds back into my cold storage. That's definitely, I mean, that's what you should be doing with most exchanges, not just with MEXC, but definitely for the time being, be very cautious with MEXC. because these are several reports here that I quoted, and I'm pretty sure there's more. I didn't even go into the comments. In fact, if we go into the comments, we actually see more people confirming that the same or similar things have happened to them. So this is not one or two occurrences. Unfortunately, it is a common occurrence with MEXC. And as I said, I'm not necessarily going to stop using it straight away because I still like the zero fee trading, but I will be very cautious with them and I will not be keeping funds on that exchange for a long period of time, and neither should you. I just wanted to record this video very briefly to warn you about these issues, and hopefully this will help you. And here is a quick reminder to always keep your crypto safe. I hope you're using a cold wallet. I use several hardware wallets. My top preference right now is for this guy here. This is the Tangem wallet. It looks just like a credit card, and it's the best for day-to-day frequent use as it fits in my wallet with my other cards, and all I need to do is just tap it to my phone to approve transactions. Can't be any easier than that. This here is the one key touch. It's perfect for DeFi transactions and NFTs as well because it has a true color display, so it's ideal for that, and it's really compact and light, so also great for on the go. And for the long-term holdings, I use Keystone, Ledger, SecuX, Trezor, and this guy here, this is the Elipo Titan Mini. It's air-gapped, so it's perfectly protected against any online risks. I actually published this ebook guide to all of the crypto wallets where I break down the most popular ones, and you can easily choose the right one for you. So get it for free by scanning this QR code or with the link from the description below. Remember to always keep your crypto safe and own your private keys. To find out more, get the guide. Alright guys, so this is everything for today's video. Thanks for staying until the end. I hope this helps, and if it does, show your support, leave a like and leave a comment below, and also share it with someone else who would benefit from watching this. I'm gonna see you in the next one.